Hey everyone, I'm Mohammed Hassan and you're watching a review of the Acer Spin 3 2-in-1 convertible laptop. Let's get started. So this specific model of the laptop comes with 11th generation Intel quad-core i7 processor. Then you have 1TB PCIe Gen 4 SSD, and you have 16 gigs of DDR4 RAM, and also it comes with Intel Iris Xe graphics. This laptop is EVA certified, which means that it has quite a few latest technology features such as Wi-Fi 6 connectivity, you have Thunderbolt 4 ports, you have USB-C charging, efficient battery performance, and many more. It seems that Acer has really power-packed this laptop. Let's go ahead and look at the build. This laptop weighs 1.42 kilograms, which is a little overweight compared to offerings in the same class by competitor brands. Its thinness is 18.9 millimeters. It has a 3-level backlit keyboard. The display is held by a 360-degree hinge, which allows this device to be turned into a tablet or writing pad, which works greatly with the stylus that comes with the laptop. So at first look, this laptop is a bit thicker as compared to other laptops in this range. However, its structure looks premium with a metal finish and a decent weight where the laptop doesn't feel too heavy to handle and can easily be placed in a bag for travel. Moving on to the ports. This laptop has an impressive set of ports on both sides. Starting from the left side, you have the DC charging port, 2 USB 3.2 Type-C ports which support Thunderbolt 4 interface as well, 1 HDMI port, 1 USB 3 reverse charging port, and a microSD card reader. On the right side, you see the laptop lock, the headphone mic jack, another USB 3 port, the power button, as well as the stylus which is placed in the charging dock. On the back side of this laptop, you can see a heat exhaust vent in the middle, which is the only location for the laptop to dissipate heat. This vent is surrounded by 2 stereo speaker grills for what Acer is calling purified voice smart sound. More on that in a bit. So in terms of power, this laptop comes with a 65-watt charger that supports USB-C charging, which is a great addition to this laptop by Acer. The battery life is advertised as 15 hours, but in some of the tests run by PC Mag, they showed that in power saving and airplane mode, this laptop actually gave a solid 12 hours of battery life while watching a 720p video, which is not too bad. So we can estimate roughly 10 hours of battery life depending on the usage intensity. Next up, the keyboard. Did I mention that this laptop comes with a 3-level backlit keyboard? It sure does. There is noticeable key movement, but I would have liked a bit more feedback from the keys. Being a 13-inch laptop, the keyboard is a bit crowded with the page up and page down keys right around the cursor keys. Also, the function key needs to be pressed to trigger any of the function command keys at the top. One thing I like about this keyboard is that it has quite a few function keys, including brightness, entertainment, sound, touchpad toggle, and the function that I love the most is screen on and off button. So basically you can use these 2 buttons to quickly turn on or turn off the screen while the laptop is still running. This particular model was bought in Canada, so it has French wordings on some of the keys as well. Overall, it's a pretty average functioning keyboard. Alright, so let's talk about the touchpad on this laptop. In my opinion, nothing special. From how much I've used it so far, it's a pretty generic Windows laptop touchpad with a pretty standard overall experience. There is heavy feedback on clicks like most Acer laptops, which is a bit weird to use as it doesn't give a premium feeling. It does, however, offer the option to use multiple gestures, up to 4 finger gestures, which can be useful if you're into using gestures for various quick tasks, like switching workspaces and so on. The one cool thing Acer has added to the top left corner of this touchpad is a fingerprint reader. This can be used for biometric logins to use with Windows Hello. So I've played around with this fingerprint reader a little bit and it's fairly quick to capture your fingerprints. So the login experience is very smooth and fast. That makes it a great alternative to entering your PIN or password when you're trying to log in. So the display on this laptop is alright. It's a 13.3-inch IPS LCD display configured in wide quad extended graphics array mode, which means it has a resolution of 25 by 1600 and an aspect ratio of 16 by 10. It's a multi-touch screen display with a 360-degree hinge, so the display can completely rotate and go flat next to the bottom of the laptop and can be used as a tablet for taking notes, playing games, or watching videos. The screen colors are fairly clear and the display overall in interior settings is quite good, although the screen brightness isn't the greatest, so might not be the easiest to use this outside on a sunny day. So another thing going for this laptop is its stylus. This laptop comes with an Acer Active stylus, which provides a very precise and power efficient pen writing experience. It's hard to find a 2-in-1 laptop in this price range that comes with a stylus. The Stylus Pen is about 5 inches long. It supports 4096 levels of pressure with good palm rejection, which can easily keep up with the fastest swoops and scribbles without losing focus by other parts of the hand that may be touching the screen. The Stylus Pen also has a button which can be programmed to perform different functions. There is very little latency in the pen. What I love about this stylus feature in this laptop is the fact that Acer has also provided the charging dock right where the stylus is inserted into the laptop. And they have advertised that the charging dock on this laptop is able to charge this pen for 90 minutes with a 15-second charge. That's pretty amazing. Let's talk about a few features on this laptop that are lacking, to say the least. The speakers on this laptop are not great. The speaker grill on this machine is placed above the keyboard and in between the two hinges for the display. The sound is satisfactory for a laptop in this range, with a loud sound but without any bass, and the sound can feel a bit shallow at times. Overall, it's a below average experience. The webcam camera on this laptop could have been a little better. The webcam on this laptop is a 720p camera located on the top bezel on the display, and from the testing I've done so far, the shots are a bit noisy. The camera can't be used for Windows Face Unlock either, which shouldn't be the case for a laptop of this caliber. The fingerprint sensor on the touchpad somewhat makes up for this lack of Face Unlock, but the webcam experience is not impressive at all. So in terms of software, this laptop comes with Windows 11 pre-installed. It's the home edition, so it's alright. But Acer has added quite a bit of bloatware that you'll have to remove if you want a smooth experience, which shouldn't be that big of an issue. You can just, uninstall all those apps, although it is a bit annoying. Alright, so let's look at the pros and cons of this laptop. So in the pros section, you have a great processor, i7, 11th generation. Then you have your 1TB of SSD, which is great. Then you have 16 gigs of RAM. You have an okay display, which can be turned into a tablet as well, so that's great. And then you have quite a few latest standard ports on this laptop as well. And in terms of the cons, it's a bit heavier as compared to other laptops in this form factor. Also, the webcam and the speakers aren't that great either. Overall, I'd recommend this laptop for anybody who's getting into the market for a 13-inch laptop that they could use as a laptop for their work or for entertainment as well, because it can be easily turned into a tablet for reading. And at the same time, it's a good laptop for students who are just starting out university or college. Hope you guys liked this review. Mohammed Hassan signing off.